holla, make me holla.
Welcome to Tigers Untapped, a Bluff City media podcast. Stepping up to the microphone are your hosts, Trey Lasley and TJ Willis. Now, let's get to the show.
Oh, Tigers, Tigers. Episode 139 is live. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how we got here. I don't know how we made it.
Oh, we made it.
But it's officially game week, baby. Yeah.
Before
off the really top, flew around.
Yeah, off the top, I just want to say something. We do a lot of shows, the Tigers Untapped shows throughout the year. We've done a lot of shows together over the years. I put up with the show most weeks just for this show right here. Just for this show right here. I love season prediction, depth chart, season superlative show on Tigers Untapped every year. It gets me through the tomfoolery throughout the rest of the year.
Well, you're welcome.
I put up with this show, he says.
Huh? Is that what I said?
Yeah, I'm going to let that part slide. I'm going to be honest with you.
Timothy Bulletin Board Willis, as we will now refer to you.
Dude, they had a big old X on your face. They were like, man, screw that guy.
Which I don't even get. I didn't say anything bad. I didn't think.
Let's get in the beer, and then we're going to watch the hype vid. Maybe the folks at home that don't already know will figure out what we're talking about. TJ, tell the fine folks what we're drinking this evening.
Yeah, this is Flyway's Early Bird. It's a classic IPA Early Bird because this is an early bird special. The game's not early, but it's early in the football season. You know, it's the only segue I got.
Nice job.
Ooh, Mr. Segway himself. Timothy Bulletin Board Willis.
That is, in fact, not my middle name.
Should be.
Ooh. Little IPA 6.3 action.
Look, I'm not shocked.
Pulaski County, Arkansas.
Kinda, not really. Don't listen to that. Because remember, they actually, this one says made in Arkansas. Normally, they say made in Memphis. So I guess this one was canned in Arkansas.
This may be an illegal beer. This may be illegal drinking that we're doing. We may not have been able to do
this. They still do a lot of their canning here in Memphis, so we have to count them. And there's only so many options in the world.
This one specifically is not made in Memphis, so
it feels fine, man. Nah. You want me to email them and ask?
Where is Pulaski County? It's like over by Little Rock, it looks like.
Yeah. That's where Pulaski Academy is.
It really is. Yeah, it's literally Little Rock. Literally Little Rock.
Quite literally Little Rock.
It's game week. Can you play that hype video, baby? Let's get hype.
Here it comes. Here comes the hype video with an appearance from Mr. Bulletin Board himself.
Whoa. We were both on that. This is a Tigers Untapped. #1 college football podcast for the Memphis Tigers.
Fear the unknown. The past has gone and reminds us that nothing.
Memphis Tigers, their 10th win of the season. The Memphis Tigers win the American. And good, and the Tigers win.
It shows you how quickly everything can change. But with change comes opportunity. This team has many opportunities that lie ahead.
Silverfield doesn't have a Brady White.
They said that momentum would be gone.
You hater.
But momentum never built this place. Resilience did. Grit did. From build abroad, this city is built on the foundations that don't flinch. Our roots run deep and our history is rich. That's why Memphis is built to last.
All culture versus dirt.
Oh man, built to last.
Duralast. That's actually like the Duralast like slogan. So I wonder. I can't read "Built to Last" and not think Duralast.
Is that really?
That was clearly a shot at the Big 12, right? Like, hey, we're built to last here. Go ahead and bring
I don't
us
think
in.
so. I think that's something they've been saying all season.
No, it is not built to last. It's designed. Oh wait,
Built
Proven
to
tough.
last, Duralast. Like that's like the slogan from the
Duralast,
commercials.
even tough.
they changed it.
Besides Timothy being bulletin board material for this week in the locker room, you know what the other takeaway I have from that? It's not just that video either. It's numerous times when they play footage of D'Angelo Williams. Why does it look like he played in 1963?
It's crazy.
2002 was a long time ago, man.
But
We were
did
in,
you see-
we were
you
in,
couldn't
I was
even-
in college.
You couldn't even see. I mean, I know they put a filter on there and we're trying to make it look like old school VHS tape, but I'm like, why was the camera so bad? How did we watch standard definition television?
I think about that way too often. That's like my Roman Empire. I'm not gonna lie. I think about how we watch standard definition TV once a week at least.
Oh, I thought you were saying you watched standard definition TV once a week. And I was like, you only watch
No,
TV
no.
once a week? What? You think
No.
about that once a week?
Yeah, just going because like I'll look at it and I'm like, how was this a thing? Like, what were we doing back then?
When did HD TV come out?
Oh man, 2006 ish.
98.
No, it's readily available. No chance.
Yeah, it wasn't okay. It says widespread in the mid 2000s, but the first ones came out in 98.
Ain't nobody have it then. That's like saying in cell phones back in the 80s.
Wow, the very first HD TV broadcast was in Japan in 1989.
Oh.
Can you imagine that? Wow. Oh my goodness, it feels good to be back, boys.
We're back.
Game week. Woo! Before we get into game week, though, we got to get into our official season predictions.
Superlatives.
No, not superlatives yet. We're going
Oh.
schedule rundown,
Okay, go with that.
record
Flag on the
predict,
field. Flag on the field.
5
Encroachment.
yard all-star
start.
on bulletin board himself.
You were
Obviously,
equally
kickoff-
in that video, so you were also bulletin board material.
I didn't say a word about Silverfield not having.
First of
Brady
all, hold on. Hear me out. Hear me out here. Trey and I are Big Brother fans, so this relates to us. But I feel like I just got evicted from the house, and I'm getting a producer's edit. Right? I feel like they cut it down to make it sound like I was saying something bad. When all I said was, "This is going to be an interesting season." He doesn't have a Brady White to lean on. He doesn't have a Seth Hennigan to lean on. That's all I said. And then we proceeded to rave about Brendan Lewis.
Well, Trey last week said that Ryan Silverfield didn't have his security blanket, so they should have used that.
Well, that was
trust me. Make him the bad guy.
Same clip, I think.
Was that the
It
same?
was the same
episode?
clip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we mentioned the ALO thing, how Penny had the first season, Penny had to go without ALO. I don't know. They turned it into it sounded like it was going to be a negative thing, but all I was saying is he doesn't have his security blanket. And that's true, right?
Yeah.
It's true.
I don't know. I don't think it was such a negative thing. I think they were building
It
a
was.
story of that we're built to last.
Yeah.
We've had great players come through, and we just keep getting new ones. And Brendan Lewis is the next guy.
Built to
And you're going to
last.
see that on Saturday when he has 7 total tutties 3 on the ground, 4 through the air, 100 yards rushing, and 350 in the air.
Yeah.
Before we jump into season prediction, though, typically I cut my yard on Monday nights. You guys know this. But tonight was tryout night. I tried out to be DB for the University of Memphis. Take that last spot. Man, did that get the Twitter groupies going last week when that post came out. Ryan talked to the media today, though, and very simple explanation. Just said that based on the house settlement, they've got one spot they can give somebody. And with Cortland going down, just go try to find a walk-on DB to step in and get a spot. But said there's no concern with injuries or depth issues. Nothing. They got one more spot to give. So,
I mean, do you buy that though?
Going to find Mr. Irrelevant.
I mean, dude, they
What do you
said
mean?
specifically defensive back. Like, come on.
Well, yeah, they lost a
you lost-
defensive back, so that's
you lost.
I mean, that makes sense.
To
You had
act like
20
there's not a need, though. There is a need. They clearly have a specific need.
Well, I think they're
I
just
don't know.
trying
I
to
don't know
fill
how
the
that
last
works.
spot.
Yeah. I don't know how that works. I don't
Not
know.
that,
He was
I,
talking
not
about,
that I think that person is gonna
designated
designated
student athletes and stuff. What does that even mean? I don't know.
something to do with the house settlement.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
someone
saying.
they can put under scholarship.
Designated scholar or student athlete, and then he gets hurt, and now they got to replace him with another DB. I don't know. Well,
Yeah,
I tried
maybe
out.
there's a limitation on that.
You guys may see me dressed out on Saturday. Maybe not. We'll see.
Silverfield did say Jarvis Greer was standing right next to me, and he said, "Jarvis, we heard you had another year of eligibility. Get Jarvis Greer in a uniform."
Jarvo.
Big Jarvo.
Is that who he said is getting it? He's working on his master's right now.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's going in.
Couldn't really hear who he's talking to, but
Yeah, he's talking to Jarvis Greer, baby, Hall of Famer.
wow. All right, season kicks off week 1. Chattanooga. The Mocs coming into town. That's a win. 1-0.
Yeah,
Bold
I think
prediction.
that's an easy one.
Real
The
bold.
Fanduel odds. There's not even any line. There's no line.
Yeah, you can't
Like,
even.
You can't
You
bet
won't
on
be
it.
able to. Yeah,
You might be able to by Saturday. There's other FCS opponents against FBS games out there. There might be one on Saturday, but yeah, right now you can't get on it. Because I tried to look at what it was. We do have a 95.6% chance on ESPN or something. I don't know. So you would assume it's going to be like 23.5 or 24.5 or something. Week 2, the boys travel down to Georgia to play Georgia State for only the second time in program history. We defeated Georgia State in 2018.
Is that where Clay Helton is?
yeah, I think that's correct.
Former Memphis coach, former coach at USC.
Is
Well,
he still?
Was that right? Was it Todd or no?
No, it was Clay. No, he's
was
at
Clay,
Georgia
yeah,
State. Dorks.
They look the same.
They do.
Where's
I
he-
get Georgia Southern and Georgia. He's at Georgia Southern.
Oh, okay.
Georgia State is in Atlanta. They played in the baseball stadium. That's
Yeah, I
right.
think they have their own stadium now, though. Or do they play in the old one? Is that what it is?
No, I thought they played in the old baseball stadium. Did they not?
Yeah, that's what I just said. Do they play in the old
You
one?
just said you thought they
I
had
know,
their own
and then
stadium.
I realized what you were saying. I was thinking, I think they just turned the old one into their like football stadium.
Yeah, correct.
they're the only tenant now. The Braves are long
Correct.
gone. Out
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Piper.
Braves have the one outside of Atlanta.
I'm going 2-0 here, fellas.
On
Yeah,
the road.
Bold strategy here. Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
taking
6 p.m. in
Memphis to win
Atlanta.
that on the wall.
Be honest, I'm not real worried about it. I'm not. Week 3, you travel down to take on the Troy Trojans. 11 a.m. kick. I know there's some people out there who feel a little squirrely about this, but I'm going 3-0. I think you roll into Arkansas week 4 and you're 3-0.
I do think this game could get tricky only because I do think Troy is a decent team, and you have that Arkansas game lingering the week after.
Mm.
But I do think that Memphis is going to come out of here with the win, right? It's just the dude that's starting for Troy at quarterback, his name is Goose. So, like, did we already do this?
It's the guy we played last year. Wasn't he the starter last
That's
year?
what I'm saying. Yeah,
What's his
that's what I'm saying.
last
We've done
name?
this before. Goose Crowder, I believe.
Yeah, Crowder. That's what I'm thinking of. I mean, we saw this. We saw this Troy team last year. I'm not worried about it. 3-0.
3-0.
Week 4, back in the sim, calling the Hogs.
Oh,
The Razorbacks come to town.
God, I want to beat them so bad. My father-in-law is a bit. Oh, I want to beat them.
I don't know how I feel about this one. I think for now I'm going to take an L,
Whoa.
but I could amend
Wow.
this after the first 2 or 3 games. I need to see. It's just hard when you haven't
Sure.
seen us. You know, if it was like a scenario of last year where you've got a lot of your team coming back, I would easily probably take us. But now it's just like, I don't know exactly what we have yet. I feel like it's very, very difficult to go undefeated, and you got to take a loss at some point. I just feel like it's. I'm not saying we get blown out or anything, but you lose to an SEC middle of the pack SEC team isn't season ending. So I'll go 3-1.
Wow. I think actually Memphis has a really good chance of winning. I don't. The Arkansas team isn't very good. I know that's a relative statement. You know, they're not good for the SEC, but for the most teams, they're going to be pretty good. We've already played the quarterback Taylor Green once before. He struggled honestly here. The only thing that concerns me is that he is mobile, and that always gets us. Plus, they have a receiver whose first name is Omega. You know how cool that is as a first name, Omega. And it's not like OMEGA, right? It is O apostrophe capital MEGA.
Wow.
Which is kind of cool. It's different for sure. No, they're another team that's just out there rebuilding. A lot of transfers coming in, not as many as us, but I think Memphis, the home environment, I think the stadium's going to be loud. I'm going to take Memphis to actually win this game. It'll be close.
Wow.
But I think Memphis wins this one.
You think that's going to be an 11 a.m. kick?
I hope not.
I
won't be in town, so I don't know if I have a preference.
I feel like that's when they make 11 a.m. We'll see. Maybe like a 2:30, 3 o'clock. All right. Week after. So what are we? Week 5. Travel down to Boca.
4-0 for TJ. 3-1 for Trey.
I think we rebound. Go down to Boca. Spend some time on the beach and get a dub. Beat the Owls.
Yeah.
Right the ship.
I think Memphis picks up an easy win here. I just don't think FAU is very good. I know they're going through a lot of changes. I just don't see it, you know. I'm famous last words, I guess. FAU is not very good.
All right, then you roll back home to versus Tulsa, the 4th. Easy win at home, I think. 5-1.
Yep. I would agree. Tulsa, again, not good. They made the wrong hire at head coach. They're just not good. They're not. I don't know what to tell you.
When the
They
Tulsa
haven't
head
been good
coach
for a long time.
in his introductory press conference, he said, "By the way, we don't pay players here to come here." I was like, "Oh boy, you're the bad hire. You're a bad hire."
Well, look, they could have had GJ Kinney. Is that his name? Why does that sound weird in my head? Yeah, GJ Kinney. That's right.
Because
That's crazy.
That's a weird name. That's why it sounds weird.
Well, GJ sounds weird. Yeah, for sure. I agree. He is the head coach of Texas State, and he played. He was a quarterback at Tulsa. They had the option of getting him and didn't fork out the money to pay him. So he stays at Texas State.
Gracious. He looks like, who's that comedian that's blown up that did all the skits?
What? Oh, He does tires. The show tires.
Tim Robinson.
Oh, you're talking about that
Holy
guy. Never mind. He does look like Tim
cow.
Robinson.
Are you serious?
I've
Can
never
you-
actually seen him.
Kenny, do you know who Tim Robinson is?
The guy from Tires?
No, that
He's not-
I'm thinking of. I was thinking of the other guy.
You're thinking of Shane Gillis.
Yes, that's who I thought you were talking about because he did a lot of skits. But yes, you're talking about
Goodness
that guy.
gracious. That is Tim Robinson.
It does
Kenny,
look like him.
Oh, is it not sharing? There we go.
It's coming through.
You know who I'm talking about?
I see it now.
You sure about that? That guy.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, going back to it, Trey Lamb. Sorry, I'm sure you're a nice guy, but your team sucks. Tulsa's not winning. Tigers roll. I think that's undefeated for me. What's going on? I gotta.
DJ's got us at 6-0, heading into Birmingham in a big matchup with Trent Dilbert and the UAB Blazers, winning easy.
Easy.
By the way, can we get Google to fix our freaking logo? They're using the old one with the orange. 6-1 for me, TJ. I'm assuming you're at 7-0.
I think this one could get dicey. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is the one that could get dicey. There's always that one. There's always that one conference game that you have no business hanging around with these dorks, and I think this could be the one.
No,
I really do.
UAB
We're
is
not-
terrible.
we're not losing the bones, but whatever. We're both at 6-1, heading into a big match. What
Wait.
could be a-
Wait. Did you
What?
actually say loss?
No, I know. I did not say loss. I was just kind of trolling. I do think this is going to be one of those games where we have just no business flirting with them, and then we end up taking like a last second lead, or maybe not last second, but like a third quarter lead. I do think Memphis should win. UAB is not very good. Dilfer has struggled mightily, but I think Tigers win this.
Will Trent still be the coach of UAB by the time we play them?
Did they just give him a major contract renewal? Didn't they just renew his contract?
Yeah, my only problem against that is I don't know who wants that job. And if he's still there and wants the job, then why would you not keep him around?
Signed a 5-year contract in 2022 that ends in 28. I don't think he got an extension.
Oh yeah, he's very cuttable at this point.
Getting an extension would have been absurd, Kenneth.
That bar's real low down there.
All right, so he's got a 7-0. I'm at
game.
Listen to
6-1.
listen to this. Listen to this quote. I just looked up Trent Dilfer contract, and there's a quote from an article he did in July, and he says the title of the article is "I've Been Broken." UAB's Trent Dilfer addresses state of football program. And then he says, "Nobody's more thankful than me that I even have a job. After 7 wins in 2 years, I'm incredibly grateful that we get an opportunity to try to fix this thing this year. It's been incredibly disappointing. At times, I don't even know how to articulate what's happened. I've had to rethink through some football stuff. I've had to rethink through some nurturing things. And the one thing that I've come back to is that the biggest mistake that I make, that others make when they're not successful, is they try to be something they're not." A football coach, apparently.
Down bad.
Sounds like Trent's done some real soul searching in the offseason.
He reeled down.
You may have inspired me to change this to a loss because Trent's going to turn this thing around with that single quote there.
He said, "We're all wired a certain way, and I'm wired as a nurturer. I'm wired as a positive guy. I've gone back and talked to teammates and asked what were the best qualities about me as a leader. I've gone back and talked to coaches that I've worked for or worked with me, and I've tried to go back to being a better version of
This
me.
is the longest quote ever.
And I think that's what our building needs." He's a nurturer.
Wow.
I would not have ever pegged Trent as a nurturer. Ever. All right. Brings us to a big one right before Halloween, a week before, for South Florida at home in the Sim. I think we win it. It's at home. I think it could be one of those high scoring affairs like it was, what was that, 2 years ago? We won like 59, 50 or something. But I think we pull it out. We get to 7-1.
I don't even know how to rebound after Kenny reading freaking Trent Dilfer's memoir over there, coming back from the most depressed place I've ever heard in my life. In all seriousness, I talked about the Tigers potentially dropping one. I do think this one could be it. I don't like that it's at home, right? I do think that they have a good quarterback.
Did you say you don't like that it's at home?
Well, I don't like losing one at home is what I'm saying there. I'm saying that I don't like that. This is one where I think it could be close and it's going to be at home. I do think the Tigers will drop one of these conference games that they probably shouldn't. I don't think that South Florida is going to be a bad team by any means. I'm just trying to decide.
Thursday at 4:30. They play Boise, 4:30 p.m.
I'm trying to decide if this is the one that I want to say that they're going to drop that they have.
I already have mine in mind that I know they're dropping.
Well, yeah, it's probably the same one I have in realistic. I'll say the Tigers win this one.
Ooh.
I do think it could be interesting though.
Nice.
TJ's got it. If we go by TJ, we're sitting at 8-1. What are we ranked come the end of October, heading into Houston to face Rice on Halloween? Scary time.
You don't really have any good quality wins. You may be right on the cusp of getting. You're probably 25.
They're already getting votes right now.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, you just don't know how everything else is going to lay out, though.
Top 10.
If people are picking up quality wins. Yeah, right.
I don't think we'd be top 10, but we'd be 15.
19. Yeah.
You're already receiving votes. You can have teams losing in front of you every single week. You hadn't lost one, you're going to be comfortably inside the top 15. Spooky season. We play Rice in Houston on Halloween night, 6 p.m. Things could get weird. It's a full moon lineup with the Halloween this year. I don't know. I think we win it though. So we're going to move to
9-1.
8-1.
8-1. Are you 9-0?
Yep.
TJ?
I think it's a win. Rice starting what, a true freshman at quarterback? Yeah, right. Get out of my face. They're losing. Tigers win.
All right.
Rice.
That brings us to our second. Isn't it back-to-back Friday nights? We play Tulane on a Friday at 8 p.m. at home. Late kick. The game's going to be over at midnight. I think John Summerall's a bum. I think Ryan Silverfield has enough bad blood with him that he's going to wax that ass again, just like we did last year on Thanksgiving down in.
Why do you think they have bad blood? Do they really have bad blood, you think?
I don't know. I just get that sense that they don't really care for each other that much.
I think it's the UTSA coach he didn't like. Trailer.
What? No, they had a good laugh at the whole freaking playbook scandal. So they're
of course they are.
That was the most bullshit thing I've ever heard. We had a good laugh about it. Get the heck out of here. I don't think he likes John. Maybe he does, but I think we beat them at home. 9-1 through 10 games.
That is the stage setter, right? Like that is, if they win that game, it's go time. Like they're in the AAC championship or the American Conference Championship. They're there.
Maybe. You still got.
I think Tulane's good.
You still got two opponents coming up.
I think Tulane is good. They have a very good defense. I think Summerall is good. I do think that Memphis could probably win this one out. I know a lot of people are really high on the whatever that quarterback's name is, the Stormin' Mormon or whatever his nickname is. No, what is it?
Kid.
No, he's not Mormon. He's Jewish.
Oh, the BYU kid.
Yeah, BYU. Thank you.
That's what they called him.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing. I don't know why the Jew jokes are out there, but they're good defensively, right? Like Westmoreland is good. I could see them giving us fits for sure.
I think he was
the only benefit here.
When he on McMurphy's or Pat, whoever put out that freaks list.
We have our own freak list.
Oh, we'll get to it. Don't worry about it.
But I don't know. I don't know what to make of Tulane this year. They're starting to form a quarterback at tight end. I think that's weird as hell. I think they're just trying to make fetch happen. And
I mean, we did that with
for me
Caden.
personally, a little bit different there.
I mean,
One of them was a high school quarterback, and the other is a guy coming in, 6'5", 250 versus 6'4", 220, right? Bit size difference. And one guy spent 4 years playing quarterback in college while the other one was immediately converted to a tight end after his military school or wherever he went.
Make it so literal that
You said it. I don't know what you want from me.
Just say whether we win or lose.
I think
Stop it.
Memphis wins this game
Have
because
you ever in your entire life had us at 10-0 at any point? No. This is unheard of.
But here's the thing. I'm telling you, this
You've also
schedule
been in the
is
Discord talking about how ass our defense is about to be, and you were used as fuel bulletin board TJ, and they need to clip this in the hype video. He's got us freaking 10-0.
No, first of all,
Making him
if
look
anything,
like a villain.
Built to Last is the perfect segue into everything we were saying. We were saying he doesn't have Seth. He doesn't have Brady White. He does have Brendan Lewis. This is a segue, right? It's not going to be a complete rebuild. We've talked about this how many times. It's a retool every time with Memphis, no matter what, no matter the position. They have too much money, too much recruiting, too much investment into the program. They're just retooling every year. It's never a rebuild. They could have scrapped this whole damn thing and just pulled in a bunch of freshmen and started all their young guys, but they didn't do that, did they? Absolutely not. They went out and they pulled from all the transfer portals, and every dude on our fucking roster, our freaking roster, outside of Chris Adams,
There goes our media credentials.
There goes our credential. Kirk assured me that we had a credential today. That's gone.
I'm just saying, like,
Is
if
that
they
the
are
first
built to
time in
last,
the history of Tigers Untapped. I mean, my mom is gonna be
goodness,
Miss Betty,
no.
Miss Betty, I am so sorry. I got two
If you guys
major.
only knew how many cuts we've had to make because Trey or Kenny is dropping just mega F-bombs. It's like 10 an episode.
No,
Jeez.
we don't even. Kenny doesn't even edit this thing anymore.
That's so true. He doesn't.
I got two major issues with TJ right now, to be honest with you. Number
What?
one, he's villain TJ all day, and then all of a sudden now he becomes the biggest homer ever.
Now he has us. Now he has us as like a 4 seed in the college football playoff.
The number two, he just utilized Memphis's financial gigantic financial bank account as a reason why they're going to be 10-0.
I wasn't even going to address it because it was ridiculous.
That's not
when he spent the last 6 weeks telling me it doesn't matter.
That's not what I said.
I can't stand
That's
TJ.
not what I said.
Oh, man.
My point was
something happened to him
they
today.
are built to last, right?
Something
They're just retooling everything. It's not a rebuild. They don't rebuild.
What did you
I
read
stand for- I
today?
stand
Why
for-
are you so all in all of a sudden?
I'm not all
You
in. I
feel-
think the
do you
schedule
feel
sucks.
guilty because you were used as
No.
bulletin board material?
No, I think you should wait to hear out the rest of the schedule.
Okay, TJ has us losing the last two. I do. This is my. I do think heading into East Carolina, I think we drop one. You're coming off of probably an emotional win over Tulane, ranked.
No way.
Villain high. Weird things happen in Greenville.
No way.
I bet it's going to be a night game.
No way.
I also have a little bit of PTSD from the last time we were down there and I had to watch from Disney World as we lost in 15 overtimes. I just think TJ said earlier, we're going to drop a conference game we probably shouldn't. And I think you're going to go in to Greensville and be 7.5 point favorites and you're going to lose.
No
Yep.
way. No way.
I do think this is one Memphis could drop, and they have no business dropping it. Right? They have no business dropping it. ECU is nothing special. First-time head coach or first-year head coach type of scenario. But that stadium is hard to play in. I do agree with Trey. I think that'll be a night game. It'll be a raucous crowd. I think this is one Memphis could find a way to lose. We always find a way to do that, right? That one game. UTSA last year, Navy, two scenarios.
Playbook.
It's all okay. It's also, I think I also feel that way because it's a road game, to be honest. And
Of course.
I mean, is there any assistant coach at Memphis that's going to become the next like DB coach or assistant head coach at East Carolina next year? Because then I'd be concerned that somehow the playbook might end up at East Carolina. But I'm not worried about East Carolina.
Well,
winning games is hard, Kenny.
And I think we're going to drop it. But that takes you into the season finale. That's what my wife used to call it. The finales for Natalie's, because her name's Natalie.
Love it.
Turkey Day inside the sim. First time in program history. I'm excited. Turkey legs in the bowl. Navy's coming to town. Who knows what they'll be? They've got maybe the easiest schedule in all of America, so they might be undefeated at that time, except for I think they do play Notre Dame. Don't they?
Outside of Notre Dame, though. The rest of everything you just said is spot on.
They could very well be coming in here ranked. I like us at home. I think at night in the bowl, we're getting a week and a half, almost 2 weeks to prep.
Oh, that's gonna be so much fun. That game is gonna be wild. That is gonna be a wild.
It's gonna be I think it's gonna be a matchup for a spot in the conference. It could be determined who hosts. Navy could come in here undefeated in conference. We win that game, we get to host, and they come back the next week. It could be a Cincinnati.
So what you're telling me is this could be a 2019 Cincinnati back and back.
Oh, yes,
100%.
That might be a nightmare for me because I cannot stand playing Navy, and to have
I don't want to play Navy like that
would be maybe the most horrific thing could ever happen. So hopefully that's not what actually happens. But now that I don't want that to be what happens, it's probably what's going to happen. But playing them in back-to-back weeks would be gross. But I think we win. I think you finish 10-2. I think 7-1 in conference gets you to the conference title game. I don't know if that means you host or not. I think if you have one loss and you've beaten Tulane, I mean, South Florida's been picked up there some to finish up top. Navy, I think you're probably hosting because you'll hold tiebreakers over those teams. So that's my official prediction: 10-2 American Conference Championship appearance the year after you were picked to win the conference.
What a story that would be.
I think it's how we get it done.
It's poetic.
It's poetic. It's poetic.
The season you're supposed to finish, you're projected to finish 4th. You come back and win it.
Ryan loses his security blanket and wins it
with
all.
With a new team.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I am worried about this game. I'll be honest with you, because I do think it's a game that those that played on this team last year still have a sour taste in their mouth because they had a chance to win.
All of William Whitlow.
No, Chris Adams, Malachi Breland, they were on the team. Everybody else, though, probably not. But no, there's a couple guys in the 2 deep. I do think this one, it sits in the back of their mind. It's a game that they just got embarrassed on defense. And I could see Hankins and everyone on the defense that is back, all 2 people, 3 people. It's weighing on them, right? I could see them wanting to win this game. I think Horvath is very good. I'm with Trey. I do think that Navy is likely undefeated in conference coming to this game, and it's going to be a huge game. I mean, look at their schedule is horrid.
I mean, it reminds me of Army's.
VMI, UAB, Tulsa. Here, I'll do it this way. VMI at home, UAB at home, at Tulsa, Rice at home, Air Force at home. I think they could drop that one just because Air Force Navy always gets weird. At Temple, versus FAU, at North Texas. They do have the at Notre Dame game. South Florida, they get at home. They do come on the road at Memphis, and then obviously Army doesn't count. That's after the season. So they have one challenging conference game, and that's at Memphis.
I mean, South Florida could be, but they get the benefit of it.
But then it's at home.
Yeah, I agree.
At Temple, you think it's going to get real weird at Temple? Yeah, right. They have freaking Jay Ducker starting at running back.
I mean, who knows? They lost. Oh, well, shout out Jay. Maybe Jay goes off on them.
Fingers crossed.
They did find a way to lose to Rice last year. So,
well, different story though. That whole Rice team is gone. They don't have a quarterback who's slinging the rock.
I'm not saying they're going to lose to Rice this year. I'm just saying there's a possibility. I mean, shit, maybe Trent gets the boys fired up in week 2. They go to Annapolis and pull it off. Maybe he gets real sentimental in the locker room. He nourishes those boys, and they come out and pull out a big dub.
You don't even believe that. You don't believe that one bit.
I don't know. I think if you're Trent, you're probably glad you're getting Navy earlier in the year.
Do you know who Rice's current head coach is? Don't worry. His name is Scott Abel. He is a former minor league baseball player.
Are you lying?
No, I swear. I'm looking all this up right now because I was like, who did they hire? Former minor league baseball player. He started his coaching career at Washington and Lee as the offensive coordinator from 2008 to 2011. He became the head coach from 2012 to 2017. Then 18 to 24, he spent at Davidson, where he went 47 and 28. I'm going to be honest with you. I had no clue that the home of Steph Curry played football. Going to be honest with you there. He had a couple good years.
Look at that.
And somehow landed the job at Rice. I got nothing.
Interesting.
I have no clue how this guy has the job. How you go. I mean, I guess whatever. Davidson probably sucks at football, but 47 and 28 at Davidson gets you the Rice job.
He interviewed well. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. I don't know. I just thought it was weird. He's a catcher and third baseman. And now he's like, you know what? Let me just coach baseball, not for me. Let me coach football.
Cool. He didn't even play college football. He wasn't like a dual sport athlete.
No, there's no obvious listing that he played football ever in his life, which is fine. You know, a lot of good coaches never did that. But weird adjustment there.
Shout out to him. What was your final record, TJ?
I've lost count. I think Memphis is going undefeated. Really shitting on that 8-4 or whatever. What are the Fanduel season odds?
Our over under win total is 8.5.
Yeah, dude, I'm definitely taking that no matter what. I know it's unrealistic thinking they're going to go undefeated. And I don't think they'll go undefeated. I do think that they'll probably drop 2 games they have no business dropping. So I think 10-2.
We're both at 10-2.
Very plausible.
Conference title. Well, I guess in your scenario, you don't have us losing and at a conference game. So do you think at 6-2 we still make the conference title?
You should.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, I just don't know who else would get that, right? I mean, especially, I guess it kind of depends what Army and what Navy do, but because you're beating Tulane, so you're going to have one up over them regardless, except the tiebreaker gets kind of weird. So we'll see how that all works out.
All right.
Transitive property stuff.
Real quick before we take a break, depth chart was released. We weren't doing a full depth chart show this year because we felt like Ryan gave away a lot. Just get a surprise initial reaction.
Oh, I mean, glaring wide receiver missing.
Yeah,
I think that was the
CJ.
first one that everyone saw.
I mean, he addressed it today in his availability, though, and just said he's had some nagging injuries through the summer, which seems strange because he's been in a hell of a lot of the media stuff, and he's never.
He did say nagging.
Okay,
He
whatever.
said this is what concerns me. He said at some point this season he will help this team. That concerns me.
He also, I think he says things like that to be. It may. After I watched the interview, I think it may be like a motivational thing, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
And
I
him
didn't
saying
take it.
that. I'm not
I didn't
saying
take
he
it
doesn't have
negatively.
some kind of little like tweak going on, but I'm also like, I played out the scenario in my head that CJ maybe has something that's bothering him. He's come out, he had maybe a bad couple of days of practice, and Silverfield was like, I'm not putting you on the F and 2D. Not with that effort. And so that's why he chose to say at some point he'll probably help us out this season. That some point is up to CJ. And when he decides to bring 110% every single day, at least it's
You
what
know,
I'm
you
told.
watch a lot of Ryan interviews when you like verbatim quote things that he says, and like you've understood his thought process at this point.
Just saying.
But I agree. I do think it's something like that. I definitely don't think it's CJ Smith hitting the transfer portal. I don't even think he can at this point in time.
No, I think he's injured. I think he's hurt. I think he is like
Kenny thinks he's
Sure.
hurt. I think he's emotionally hurt. And he hasn't been emotionally there 100% for the Tigers.
Wow.
glass
We'll
half
see.
full. Y'all are both surprisingly glass half full on everything right now, and I like it. I'm here for it, but it's crazy.
No, I just don't have anything. I don't want to say he's upset, and so he's.
I
just
mean,
not
look,
practicing or anything
here's like
that. I couldn't tell you that to be true.
they did a freaking all access last Friday or whenever that was with Grind City Media. You know how many times Brendan and them all came on and talked about CJ and how like I just don't think that would have been the same if he was like hurt. I don't think he has some.
Well, they
He's
put
gonna
out
miss multiple
put-
weeks.
the press conference was at 11 today. They put out the depth chart at like 10:59 in like 45 seconds. That was a couple of days ago when they had that thing. I'm wondering if something happened since.
Look, they
Yeah,
will release an
his quote was
injury
something like he's
report
had
regardless.
he said something like through camp he's had injury or something like that. He's usually transparent and would be like, he got injured in our scrimmage on Saturday. We're waiting to see how bad it is. Something like that. You know what I mean?
I hope.
CJ's playing on Saturday. He'll be dressed out. You heard it here first. We're taking a break. We'll be right back. When we come back, we got season superlatives. And we got a new segment that I'm calling Lookin. That may or may not be good. I don't know. We're going to test it out. Kenny thought it was funny and TJ's scared of it. So we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
We got more information. And crime actually was invented in downtown Memphis, man.
According to a lot of people, it feels like Memphis invented crime. Like crime never existed. Nowhere else in the world.
Nowhere else in the world is there crime but Memphis.
Is there crime except for downtown
man.
Memphis.
Kid, I parked my car outside my apartment. Kid, I came outside, my car was gone. And I found my car in a minute, Kenny. It was in an abandoned house in South Memphis, and I got my car
nice.
back, Kenny. And Kenny, I have my own story to tell. My car got stolen, so I can confirm that there actually is crime in the city.
Oh, so like the actual numbers and
I don't care.
evidence
I don't care.
doesn't
I
matter.
don't care.
Your anecdotal stories of individuals that have been impacted by crime invented in downtown Memphis.
And Ken, I hate to say this, man. I love the Grizzlies. Y'all know I do, man. But let's get them away from you scoundrels out here, man. Just move them to somewhere safe, Seattle. Let's move them to Germantown Parkway.
Check out the Anthony Sane Show Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. only on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel.
That the one stat that could swing the Memphis Grizzlies is 30.5%. What is 30.5%? Is that over his past 3 seasons, Ja Morant has shot just 30.5% from 3, which is the worst mark amongst all point guards in that span with a minimum of 500 attempts.
Boy, and it's bad when the person that's most closely linked to you in terms of 3-point percentage over the past 3 years is nicknamed Westbrick. I mean, pace and space is really key, and as good as Ja Morant is, his best quality is getting to the rim, and the best defense about getting to the rim is being able to play off of him a little bit. Listen, Ja Morant's going to be amazing. He's going to be amazing, but I'm not going to say that there's a ceiling to Ja Morant, but if you want to go superstar and you're talking about being the best player on a finals team, you can't have a hole as big as a hole in Ja Morant's game that this 3-point shot is.
Tune in to the $2 Sports Show with Rusty Witten and Drew Gann Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. only on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel.
Bah, 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 bah. Oh, fellas, we've been at it almost an hour. Let's get through these. It's 11 o'clock at night. Kenneth, hit us with the superlatives.
I don't even know why we do this anymore. I'm tired of winning, Trey. Can you be a little more competitive?
I'm fairly certain that I won last season, so I don't know what you're talking about.
You didn't. You never do. I always win. I always win. Unless we're betting.
I'm sorry that you just go with the obvious answer, and I'll try to mix it up so we don't say the same thing.
Well, I win. That's all I do. Except with betting.
Right. What's our first one before I beat TJ's ass?
Trey cussed. Trey cussed.
Ass isn't a cuss word. Angelica said it on Rugrats. It's not a cuss word. That was a Nickelodeon show.
Hey, before we do all this, can we make a wager as a part of this?
No, that seems like it's not in my favor.
Can we do a wager on who win? Like over the last couple of years, you've done the winner of the season superlatives. The other person has to bring them a 6-pack of beer or something like that.
No, I won last year. I didn't get anything.
Well,
you didn't win.
Come up with it. What is it?
The person who loses has to get a tattoo at Trilogy Tattoos, drawn and thought of by the winner.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
I'm so down for this.
Because you're not the one getting a tattoo. Of course you're down for it.
I'm getting one on September 2nd, and I already have one from them for the commercial, dadgummit.
Well, the one from the tattoo for your commercial has dual meaning. The one that you get,
I am not.
The other one's from Anthony.
TJ will come up with the most ridiculous tattoo that's ever been created.
Do we get to pick where the location of the tattoo is?
Can it be a tattoo that lasts for like only a month or something?
No, but I will. Here's what we'll do: the loser has to get a tattoo that's picked and drawn, thought of, created by the winner, but the loser gets to pick where it goes.
I already know exactly what I'm making Trey get.
What is it?
I can't tell you right now. Like I have the picture pulled up and everything.
I think it's so good.
Were y'all talking on the side about this? What the heck?
I just
no. Unfortunately, the way I'm wired, I know what will be funny, and it'll be a home run. I'm sending Kenny a picture right now.
Do y'all agree?
I'm not getting a tattoo, but it doesn't matter because I'm not losing. Stardom.
All right, here we go. The first season superlative. Rushing yards. Who gets the most rushing yards?
All right, TJ said Frank Casant. I am going. I low-key want to say Brendan. Why is Kenny so tickled?
I think it's hilarious.
TJ, you go first.
I'm going to say Dossier. I do think Brendan Lewis is going to be up there. I think that he is an electric runner, and I think that the running backs are going to split carries. So Brendan Lewis is the one constant, so he doesn't get hurt. But I'm going Dossier.
I saw that, dude. You got to do it. You got to agree. Hold on. Agree to the tattoo right now. Go.
I'm not getting a tattoo.
I have time. I could change it over years. But Trey, go. Pick your answers. Quit dilly-dallying.
What happens if we tie, Kenny?
Then Kenny gets a tattoo because it's
Yeah,
all
but
one
tie.
If y'all tie, I'll get the tattoo.
Okay, Dossier.
All right, say the same answer I say every time I'm coming out.
No, absolutely not.
You already agreed. You
I
already
did not agree to it. Nope.
literally already agreed.
I got a different tattoo for Kenny, so
Y'all
it's
got
okay.
me. Bro, that's nasty business. All right, pick a guy.
I did.
think-
I'm not looking. I was going to pick Dossier anyway.
All right, here we go. Receiving yards.
This is where it gets weird.
Receiving yards.
I mean, I wanted to say CJ Smith, but if he's going to be missing games, then I don't freaking know.
I'm going to say Cortez Braham, as you guys say it. I do think that after the dust settles, he'll be the one constant, and then just you already have that camaraderie with the quarterback. I think that's going to help out a lot.
Whatever. I'm just going to risk it and hope that CJ's fine and say CJ.
All right. Most rushing tutties.
I'm gonna say Brendan Lewis.
I'll go outside of the box. I'll say Makari Bodiford.
Wow.
All right.
And he is paying attention.
I am paying attention. Receiving tutties. Who is that?
Receiving. I'm going to go outside of the box on receiving touchdowns again. I think I know the depth chart. We didn't talk about it, but the depth chart had Christian Ross at tight end.
What the heck?
Christian Ross has he's listed as the starting tight end. I don't know that will actually hold true. I do think once Jerry Cross is healthy, and then Bryce Anderson's going to get some mix there. That's where I originally wanted to go. I will actually stand firm and say Bryce Anderson is going to surprise and be the touchdown receiving.
I'm going with your boy Cortez Braham.
Safe bet. I like that.
All right. Which team will the Tigers score the most points against?
Chattanooga in 52.
Yeah, it's got to be Chat, and I'm going to say 56.
All right. You're such a goof. Who will be the offensive MVP of the season?
Are you allowed to say Brendan Lewis? Is that cheating? I mean, he's the most valuable player.
So I don't know how we determine if this is right or wrong anyway.
That's fair.
Are you saying Brendan?
If Brandon Lewis is available, then yeah, I would clearly take that.
I think it's available.
All right.
I'll say Duozier though.
That was my other option, so I respect it.
On a defense with only one returning starter, who will have the most tackles? And why will it be Buda Walker?
Well, just the way the defense is set up, I don't believe that to be true. I'm going to go Kamari Wilson. I think that that role that he plays very similar to Greg Rubin last year. I think he's just going to be that rover that kind of floats around. He's all over the field. I think he's set up to succeed.
Oh, yeah, that's good. I'm going to say Everett, though, from that Will linebacker spot. Stepping in for Chandler.
All right. Who will get the first turnover?
I'm going Puda on this. He's going to have a fumble recovery. No. Jalen Bell.
Okay. I'm going to go Drew Watts. It's pretty much just a shot in the dark with these, right? So it's just whoever happens to be in the right place at the right time. I'll say Drew Watts.
All right. Who will get the first defense or special team tutty?
I'm going to say Sutton Smith returns a kick.
I think this might be the first time we're going to get a return kick this year.
Yeah.
When was the last time we had one?
2 years ago.
Right? Was it? I thought it was longer than that.
Maybe it was.
Didn't somebody return a punt like 2 years ago? Did they return one?
I think I'm thinking of the blocked field goal from the Canadian linebacker.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Kenton Arku.
Yeah, thank you.
Jeffrey Putain.
All right.
I'm going to say Chris Bracey. I didn't answer Kenneth. You slow it down. I'm going to say Chris Bracey.
Wow. Pick six.
Looks like the last time we returned a punt for a touchdown is the controversial Calvin Austin punt return against Mississippi State.
It's fantastic play.
Before then, do you know the one before then?
The last punt return?
Yeah, before Calvin Austin versus State. No, it was not Pop. Shot at the Pop.
I don't know then.
Calvin Austin again, 64 yards for a touchdown against Stephen F. Austin.
Wow.
Okay.
Shout out to Calvin.
How are you looking
Turns
at
out he's good at football. I'm just doing the thing. I don't know. Just interneting, searching.
All right. What team will we hold to the fewest points, and why will it be the Arkansas Razorbacks?
I like that you threw that in there. UT Chattanooga.
Yeah, it feels like UT Chat's going to be the easy one there. I'm going to say 7 points. I mean, they can't be much better than UNA. It's on my list. It says how many total points. I don't know.
Yeah. They're not a bad ball club. They've got 7 winning seasons. I'm going to say they get 10 on us. You get a field goal and a tutty late.
I think one of my favorite pastimes is week 1 when they're playing a trash team and Ryan spends the first 2 minutes of his press conference highlighting
how good they are.
How
well
good
they did.
the team is.
It's respectable.
It is
That's where I got that info from, that they've had 7 straight winning seasons.
Yeah, I didn't think they were very good. They literally stepped down to Division 1A or AA, whatever it was.
All right. Who will be the defensive MVP? And will it be William Whitlow Jr.?
I'm going to go with Kamari Wilson. Just again, I think he's set up to succeed. I think that position is the pretty much the heart of the defense at times.
Brian's talked a lot about him. I'm going to say just from a turnover perspective, one of the corners, I'm going to say Cooper.
Amarion Cooper.
Yeah, he's going to have several picks this season.
Not bad, not bad.
These.
All right, let me go. I didn't put these in. All right. Will the Tigers record a safety?
No.
No. Yeah. That's so tough.
Will the Tigers block a kick?
Yes.
I'm gonna say no.
We're going to block one. We'll block one.
All right, and the last Memphis Tigers superlative for the 2025 football season. What's the longest field goal that's going to be made this year?
53 yards.
52 yards. Trey, where did you get the information that they have won?
I told you.
Where'd you get that?
Silverfield's mouth. That's what he said.
Yep.
It's like in their history of being a program?
He said 7. No, he said they've had 7 straight winning seasons.
Okay. All right. The coach only has 9 wins, the previous coach, but I guess I didn't see how long he was there.
Well, maybe he's only there 1 year.
So I'm saying I didn't pay attention to that aspect of it. So maybe there's something else to that stat, but the math just doesn't seem to check out.
The math ain't mathing for you.
Not for me personally.
All right.
How many?
That is
2025
so
season support.
Sorry, keep going. I looked it up. They have had 7 in a row. They won 3 games in 2020, but they only played 5 total. So
He's such a good ball.
Well, shout out to Ryan for freaking spin zone.
The Josh Pastner of
oh my god.
Everybody's good.
I don't think it counts because they were 6-6 in 2019. So whatever.
Yeah, that's not 6-6, 3-2, 6-5, 3-8. I mean,
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, there you go. 3-2 is ridiculous.
That is a ridiculous.
I mean,
stat.
that's like us counting the
Okay.
Hawaii Bowl victory.
Hey guys, look, we won. We had a winning record. You know, we won more than we lost.
All right, let's get into this. Look at it. We're gonna do this.
Oh no, I forgot about that.
If you don't watch the YouTube, then this probably isn't gonna be funny. So for this segment, you got to tune in so you can see. We're gonna try it. If you don't like it, or if you do like it, you can let us know. But weekly, based on who we're playing, we're gonna go to their. We're gonna go to their roster
and look at some pictures.
We about to just roast people from their roster? Is that what we're doing here?
Yeah, that is what's happening.
You're really opening the door. This is bold because they can easily find you and come back tenfold.
I don't care. Can y'all see this?
I can't. I don't. Oh,
It's all in fun. All right, we'll start up here. Look, AJ Little. I don't even know how much or little these people, whoa, pun intended, play. Wide receiver from Macon, 5'11", redshirt sophomore. Let's see. Played in all 12 games last year. Had 2 catches for 12 total yards on the season. We got Dollar General Julio Jones in the house looking at.
Looking at.
I mean, that's not Julio. Budget Julio.
Old Timu Julio. Looking at.
That's what TJ should have said. TJ's the Timu guy.
I haven't been in a long
TJ
time.
real uncomfortable with this whole segment, so he's probably not going to say a whole lot.
Sorry, I'm having bad service.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Go back up.
No, we got just damn glad to be here. Looking at. Why is this dude so?
It kind of reminds me of your father-in-law, for being honest.
Old elf looking ear looking ass. Elf ear looking ass.
Y'all be good now here.
Yeah.
Going after all their wide receivers. Last year contributed on the scout team. Shout out to Hudson.
Oh, just happy to be here, looking ass.
Just damn glad to be here. Be a part of it.
Oh, Jesus.
What, you had one up here you wanted to see?
John
By the way, is this
McIntyre.
Mike McIntyre's son? I'm not even joking. His action pictures look like he actually plays. I don't know. They don't want to say anything about him because, we struggle with tight ends.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's preseason. I'm not saying a damn word
Yeah,
about
we don't stir that one up.
6 stars, 12 catches for 145 yards and 1 TD. Freshman All-America, 4th team. Okay, you can play.
Yeah, not saying anything about you, my man. Best of luck to you, Don. There was one in here I saw earlier. I wanted to freaking Beaker from the Muppets looking at.
Oh, Jesus. Go back.
What?
Oh,
Hagrid.
Hagrid. Oh, Hagrid from Harry Potter looking at.
Freaking, now that's Swamp Donkey's younger brother looking at. Only Memphis fans get that. If you're chat, you don't know what Swamp Donkey is, but that's freaking Timu Swamp Donkey looking at 296. He's a big boy.
Whew.
Gee, I might have to get off my first row behind the visitor bench doing this. There's Timu TJ looking at us.
Oh, Timu TJ.
That looks more like Gabe than it does me.
Didn't brush my hair, TJ.
That looks more like Swamp Donkey. If we're being honest, that looks more like thrift store Swamp Donkey.
What the heck happened to my freaking Beaker? Beaker from the Muppets looking at. Look at this.
Look at that nose, bro. That man's got the biggest nostrils, smallest eyes, big ear looking at.
Tell me that. Oh, you can't see this, can you? It's on the other page.
His nostrils stick out further than his eyes do.
Gosh. Kenny's getting ugly about it. What is this?
Oh, God, that's good.
That is not what I meant. Ooh. All right. Well, that was fun. We'll do it.
Hopefully never again.
We'll do it next week with Georgia State. There we go.
Beaker.
UT Chat's kicker right there. Old Beaker looking at it.
I don't know how you walked right past the long snapper and just let that one slide.
Will you get in there then, TJ? Sheesh.
I just don't know. He looks like Mr. Beast to me. I don't know how to, I don't know how to do it.
There.
Pull up number 60, long snapper. He looks like Mr. Beast, like straight up.
Yeah, damn, yeah. Oh, are his pupils 2 different sizes? Holy cow.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. It's just a photo thing.
Very dilated.
Oh, man.
Well, that was fun.
That needs to be a staple every single week.
TJ will get better at it.
Yeah.
Calling's fun. We don't mean any harm. It's just for fun. All right. Week 1 official FanDuel Thunderpicks and Fade TJ. Oh, I need to edit this, TJ. I had you at 1-0.
I felt like it was going to be 1-0.
You held true with a fade TJ. So for those of you at home, if you faded, you were 2-0. If you followed me and faded TJ, our teased under easily hit in Kansas State, Iowa State, and our straight up under easily hit in Hawaii, Stanford, which I think was a parlay of like plus 168. Cash monies. TJ said Kansas State was going to roll on that unpainted field in Dublin. The only thing rolling was Avery Johnson's family members on the parking lot asphalt after the game as they fist fought one another, and his father and
weird take,
which was very strange. But TJ, give me your week 1 fade TJ pick. A lot of
I feel like
football.
I feel better about this one than I did last week. Last week was just set up to be kind of weird. I'm going to take Tennessee to cover the 14 this week against Syracuse. I know Syracuse has a new quarterback.
Does Tennessee have a quarterback?
Yeah, Joey Aguilar from App State. Regardless, I think they're defensively. I think they're
No,
going to be
he's from
fine.
UCLA, right?
No, Aguilar was he not App State?
Yeah, he transferred from App State to UCLA and then UCLA to Tennessee.
Oh, I know
He
from
transferred from UCLA after Spring Bowl, after Nico went there.
Gotcha. Okay, well, so it doesn't sound like he ever actually played for UCLA. He definitely played for App State because that's how I know who he is. Anyway, regardless, I think Tennessee's good. I don't think Syracuse, despite being pretty good last year, I think the new quarterback thing is just going to be tough. I think Heupel does pretty well at covering the spread. I'm taking Tennessee to cover the 14. I actually feel good about this one. So maybe it won't be a
Only need
fade.
them to win by 14. It's 13.5 on FanDuel.
Ooh, even better, baby.
Victory.
I'll take the 13.5. Hey, cash that one in right now.
All right. I was going to do this Thursday Boise South Florida game. The over-under was at like 60.5. When I looked a little before we started recording, it's already up to 62.5. Climbing. I wish we had a line on our game. Is NC State supposed to be good?
They're always a weird team, man. They're like always good defensively, but that's it.
See, like, why is there a Missouri and Central Arkansas line and a freaking Duke, Elon, Musk line, UT Martin and Oklahoma State line, Stephen F. in Houston? We can't get a freaking line? Is this serious?
We just don't have one yet. You know, I think that's the way to look at it.
I mean, they may not put one out here. We may be too much of an unknown for them to feel comfortable putting anything out.
That's fair. That's fair.
There is so much. I can't even pick one.
The llama.
I'm just taking Clemson money line on Saturday with LSU at home. Minus 166. The home team prevails in week 1. And I don't believe in Brian Kelly.
Wow.
Go Tigers.
Wow.
I don't feel great about that pick, by the way. I just don't know what else to pick. There's so many freaking football games.
There are a lot of football games, so I'll give you that.
Rice is a 12-point dog to Louisiana.
You say Rice is a 12-point?
Yeah, dog to Louisiana.
You have to look at that. What else we got going on? Anything else? Any more bets you trying to throw out there?
All right, never mind. I'm doing this one. Screw the Clemson LSU. I'm taking Notre Dame minus the 2.5 against Miami on Sunday, the standalone Sunday evening game. Tune in. Go Irish. TJ.
Appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate that.
Good vibes your way. All right. Let's get this early bird. I finished this beer probably 45 minutes ago. So
I try to let it stay back a little bit, just so I can have
not going to be the most accurate of ratings on the drink there, but Flyway's got they got good cans. They got good can art. Got the farm there with a rooster crowing, sunrise coming up in the back. You kind of got the early morning fog feel. You know what I mean? You feel that? You sense that with that? Can.
I'm confident they have an artist on staff somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely do, and I hope that they're compensated well because they do fine work. They certainly do fine work. I don't know, like 7.2 on this can. It's a good can.
It's a very good can. I agree with you on that. I don't know if I'm at 7 too good, but definitely good. Pretty similar to last week's can for me. I think this is probably like a 7. I love the color scheme. I think the artwork is great. The only thing that, well, I'll say 7 on the can. The only thing that I want to hold back is that it's called Early Bird. And I was expecting this to have like a breakfasty vibe or something to it. Like I know it's an IPA, but I was wanting like orange or something to be a part of it.
That's what I was going with, like an orange, like an OJ in there.
Something like that. Yeah, something more breakfasty. And I didn't get that. It was good. I do like IPA, so it was good for me. I could definitely drink 2 of these. Not my favorite IPA, but I could definitely drink 2 of them. It was tasty. I'll probably give this a 7 with the beer as well. I try not to do that. Wow. Very unique when I do that.
What do we call that?
Yeah, I like that.
Dog reading when the can and the
look. We gave it a fancy name, but we didn't write it down.
I think we called it a Skydog because Skydog was the one that did that. We did that with Skydog.
True.
It was good. It was a pretty standard IPA, real hoppy. It is good though. I mean, it doesn't jump out at you. It's not like, damn, I got to go find this Early Bird and get it again. But it's good enough. I'd drink it again. I wish it had been a bigger one. We've said that before with Flyway. TJ is fighting the most vicious yawn right now. He did a decent job. I think I'm right there with you. It's like a 7 flat for me as well. I like that score.
Yeah, it's a good one. I think if I were at Flyway and it was on tap, easy choice, right?
Yeah, I feel like we get a lot of that, but understandably so. Beer on tap is good.
But we're untapped.
All right. With that, that's Tigers Untapped, episode 139. It's game week. Get out to the sim, pack the stadium. TJ has us going 12-0, even though he's bulletin board material. Takes coming at you. Beaker and Dollar General Julio will be inside the stadium Saturday. Get out there, support the Tigs. Come back next week with a cold beer. Stay for the hot takes. We're out. Peace.
If you enjoyed this episode of Tigers Untapped, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Like and subscribe at Bluff City Media's YouTube page.